Oh man, I know it's been a minute since I did a video. Why don't y'all come on in? We're gonna be talking about some wrestling. Backlash is tomorrow, the event after WrestleMania. You know some shenanigans and some stuff gonna go down. Come on back. Let's talk about it. Yo, 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 what is up? What is up? It's Key, and I'm back. I'm in the building with another video. Appreciate y'all for rocking out with me and hanging out with me. It's been a rough beginning of last year into this year. But you know what? I'm here, I'm back. So again, I appreciate y'all definitely for the bottom of my heart. But if y'all new to the channel, subscribe. Hit the bell for all the notifications when I do go live. We got 7,200 seconds. We got the 7,200 second podcast. Me and my guy, Coach Dante. We also got Hoop Dreams and TD Queens, my girl Jory, and also watch the wrestling watch parties. If I'm not in the building, my guys are always holding it down for me, whether it's Mild Googly, whether it's the Sports and Wrestling Connection with Robert and Tyler. Make sure y'all go subscribe to them as well. But we are here. Backlash is tomorrow, y'all. You know, that's the event right after WrestleMania. It used to be called WrestleMania Backlash. So glad they got rid of the WrestleMania part. Just Backlash. We're back. Trips got a good lineup coming up. Just 5 matches for y'all. Short, sweet, and to the point. Not extra long, but good quality matches. Now, can you say they're predictable? That's another thing. But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it. We're not gonna spend too much longer here. So let's do what it do. All right, we got the bird girl herself, Lyra Valkyria, going up against the man Becky Lynch, who came back at WrestleMania to be her tag team partner against Liv Morgan and Raquel Perez. So, what happened with Bayley? She got attacked. Becky attacked her. It is what it is. Bayley took one for the team. Let Lyra have her WrestleMania moment. They end up beating Liv and Raquel, becoming the World Women's Tag Team Champions just the next day on Raw, just for them to lose them. But we all knew this was going to happen. We all knew Becky was going to turn on Lyra, and we came to this match. So this will be an Intercontinental Championship match between Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch. This is when the only title will change hands tonight. Tomorrow night will be Becky. She will beat Lyra Valkyria to become your women's Intercontinental title champion. Becky doesn't have anything else to prove. She's been a main eventer. She's won the women's title before. She's going after the mid card. So heel Becky, in my opinion, is better than face Becky. You know, Seth is a heel now. Why not turn Becky heel? But she's better as the heel. I'm going to take Becky to win this match. Hopefully we get some better feuds now, because in my honest opinion, come on y'all, Lyra Valkyria didn't have the best of. Nobody still knows who she is. I mean, I feel like her title run is stale. So this is the boost that she's going to get. But unfortunately, her title reign will come to an end. She's the first ever women's Intercontinental champion. It's time to move on. They already got a new women's champion, U.S. champion with Zelina Vega getting it off of Chelsea Green. So it's time for the Intercontinental title to change hands, and it's going to change hands tomorrow night. Becky Lynch will be your new Intercontinental champion. Here we go. Dirty Dominic Mysterio is slightly turning the crowd here. They used to boo him like crazy, but when he won the Intercontinental title, he got the biggest pop. So he's an in-betweener. But I don't know. Kinda liking Dom a little bit here. Dom's gonna go up against Penta. We all know Penta, AEW Penta, but he's been in the game for a long time. They definitely got a few going on, him in the Judgment Day, JD McDonough. Then you got Finn Balor. So Dirty Dom's gonna put his title up, and this is where Dom's going to retain. They're not going to take this belt off of Dom for a while. This should be a good match. It might come down to some, interference, and Dom's going to retain, but Dom's going to retain with some help from the Judgment Day. Would not be too surprised. Would they put the belt on Penta? I don't know if they're going to put it on him this early, but I got Dom retaining. So Dom will win. He will keep his belt, the Intercontinental title. Gunther and Pat P. McAfee. How this all went down was we all seen that Gunther tapped out to Jey Uso, and Cole and McAfee, they're big Jey Uso guys. They eat all over the place when Jey comes out. Well, Gunther didn't take too offense and too kindly to what Michael Cole said. He's just doing his job. So Gunther decides he wants to choke out Michael Cole. But P-Mac said, no, you're not going to do that to my homie. We going to do something about it. So Pat ended up hitting him. Gunther ended up choking out Pat. And here we go. So we got McAfee versus Gunther in a non-sanctioned matchup. But it should be an interesting match, but P-Mac, I love you and all, but you're not winning this match. Gunther's going to win this match. He may get choked out again. I got Gunther beating Pat McAfee. Do we see Pat McAfee maybe go off screen for a little bit? I don't know if he's going to take his, annual break. Because, the football season's coming up, so I don't know if he's still going to be on Raw for a while or they take him off of TV, but Gunther's retaining. I mean, no belt, but Gunther's winning that match. Here we go, the Fatal 4-Way for the U.S. title. We got Jacob Fatu as your champion, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, and L.A. Knight. Yeah, Jacob's going to retain. I believe Jacob's going to retain. This should be a good match. Maybe match of the night, in my opinion. Jacob is super over, even though he's another guy that's an in-betweener. Got away from Solo in the Bloodline. Great idea for him to go solo. Damian Priest, we all know Priest. Haven't been in the main card in a little bit, but he's still a valuable player. He's still a good wrestler. That feud with him and Drew McIntyre is definitely still going to keep going. And then Drew, all you had to do was leave, Drew. All you just had to do was leave. We've been talking about you in the title contention right now. You even had the title. You had the title. Damian Priest cashed in. Now y'all still fighting. It is what it is. And then you got LA Knight. He's already been 2-time U.S. champ. He goes to the back of the line. He's not winning. Jacob's going to retain. I don't know who's going to get pinned here. LA Knight could get pinned, but I'm going Jacob to retain his U.S. title. I think he's going to have that title for a while. Jacob Fatu is going to be a superstar. Going to be a star. I believe he gets pushed up a little bit. For a main title, maybe the world championship one day, but he's definitely going to be pushed. I got Jacob Fatu retaining the U.S. title here. And here we go. The main event of the evening. We got John Cena, who wants to ruin wrestling, going up against Randy Orton. And they're in their home. He's in his hometown of St. Louis. But come on, y'all. We all know Randy not winning this title. They're not taking the belt off Cena for a while. Cena's done in December. He said December will be his last ride, and he wants to take that belt with him home. Nobody else is going to win it, but Cena's going to get beat. Just not tonight. If he does get beat, watch it be some crazy F finish to where Randy Orton wins off a disqualification or something like that, and Cena still retains. I can see that happening, but either way, John Cena is winning He's retaining the world championship. So what's next after Randy Orton for John Cena? I think it's going to be Cody. Cody's going to be off TV for a while. Will Cody win it back? I don't want that to happen. But who's next in line after Randy Orton? Will it be Roman Reigns? Could it be Sami Zayn? No, Sami Zayn's on Raw. Who could it be? Roman's on Raw. Who could it be? But Randy's not winning. John Cena is going to retain the WWE title. There you have it, y'all. Picks and predictions in the books. We got Becky. It's the only one that the title's going to change. Becky's going to win the IC title. Dom's going to retain his IC title. Jacob Fatu is going to retain his US title. Gunther's going to win against Pat McAfee, and John Cena retains his title. Now it's rumors. Could it happen that we could see Goldberg up against Gunther? Remember they had their little confrontation back when Bret Hart was there and Goldberg came out. So they're teasing that. Do y'all really want to see Gunther versus Goldberg? I don't want to see that, but that's been floating around. Could we see Goldberg appearance at Backlash? You never know. But drop in the comments who you like in these matches, who you think's going to happen, what's going to happen, any surprises. Let me know in the comments. As always, I'm Key. I'm in the building. I'll see y'all in another video.